And first tonight, you're taking a live look at public hearings in Kerrville that have been going on for more than 12 hours now about the deadly Hill County flooding. State leaders and residents are demanding answers about how local leaders prepared for and responded to the disaster.
We have team coverage for you this evening. Jeremy Rogowski is taking a look at the tough questions those leaders have to answer. But we begin with Amanda Henderson live in Kerrville. Amanda's been listening to emotional testimony all day from those directly impacted by the floods. It has been heavy, Amanda.
It has, Mia, because you hear that mother who says, I lost my child, I lost my parents, I had to wait 12 hours to even find out answers as to what was going on. You hear the people who tried to rescue their neighbors. No matter what everyone lost in these 4th of July floods, their message to legislators, it's crystal clear. Fix the gaps to avoid this ever happening again. The rushing floodwaters of July 4th are a terror that the people of Kerr County will not soon forget.
The flood that overtook our property at 3:15 a.m. with water rising so fast that all routes were blocked, upstream and downstream.
Before Texas's Joint Special Committee meeting, Richard Stalker and his daughter Nancy told lawmakers how they nearly died. Their home in Hunt is just down the road from Camp Mystic, where 27 people lost their lives.
And the water was rising too quickly for us to try to make it to higher ground on foot. So we climbed on top of our cars, and then we climbed into cedar trees.
State lawmakers traveled to Kerr County to investigate the official response to the disaster and hear directly from those impacted. The message from the community was clear. They want action.
We need alerts that differentiate between, I'll call them normal floods, and catastrophic events. And we need reliable cell coverage in remote areas to make them work.
My suggestion would be that instead of just sirens, we actually have sensors in the water that would then alert sirens to go off. Because if you just have sirens that go off, people stop paying attention to them.
Through tears, Alicia Baker sharing a personal plea to officials, having lost her parents and daughter on July 4th.
When we know better, we do better. And so we need to do better for the people in this community, for the people that are suffering.
Speaking with us one-on-one before testifying, Kerrville Mayor Joe Herring Jr. says a new early alert system needs to be installed before next summer. When you talk about the alert system and making sure everyone has it on, I'm assuming that also means from city leadership as well.
Yes, ma'am.
A better system is Bud Bolton's hope. He says it was his neighbor, not an official alert, that made him aware of the 9 feet of water outside his front door.
We went up to higher ground. I watched 108 RVs float right by me in them 3 RV parks, watching these screaming kids inside these RVs.
As testimony continues inside, lawmakers say they're going to take these notes back to Austin as they continue their special session. In Kerr County, I'm Amanda Henderson, KHOU 11 News.
It looks to be a very late night. We'll see just how late they go. Amanda, appreciate your reporting.
Also at the hearing, some Kerr County leaders are facing blistering criticism about emergency preparedness. Here's investigative reporter Jeremy Rogowski.
As floodwaters raged through early on the 4th of July, Kerr County's top 3 officials were not readily available to direct the response. Emergency Management Coordinator William Thomas was sick in bed.
I was awakened around 5:30 a.m. on July the 4th.
Sheriff Larry Letha was asleep.
I came to the sheriff's office by around 5 a.m.
And County Judge Rob Kelly was at Lake Travis with family.
Judge Kelly, I never saw you on day one.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick accused the judge of being MIA the entire day.
Everyone was here that day working their ass off, and you were nowhere to be found.
The harsh criticism and questions at this hearing in Kerrville revealed delays in warning those in danger. This plea from a firefighter came in at 4:22 that morning.
Is there any way we can send a code red out to our Hunt residents asking them to find higher ground or stay home?
Standby, we have to get that approved with our supervisor.
It took nearly 40 minutes for Kerr County to push its code red emergency alert to people's phones.
For whatever reason, in this moment, there was nobody to properly sound the alarm. Is that what I'm hearing?
They did not send the code red, no ma'am. until 5:01.
And lawmakers also grilled the Upper Guadalupe River Authority for years of leaving people unprotected without a system to better detect when a flood is on the way.
You had money in your budget to fund an alert system, but yet you chose not to.
I don't see how the Upper Guadalupe River Authority helped in any way in this flood.
Kerr County officials repeatedly blamed poor forecasting, saying they, quote, had no idea of a tsunami-like event. However, the National Weather Service had sent out multiple escalating flood warnings that morning.
Kerr County leaders certainly have a lot to think about as they work to improve emergency preparedness and response for the next disaster. Jeremy Rogowski, thank you.